YouTube, 1v4 gunfights in Warzone are not the easiest things to win. I'm going to teach you guys how to win every single one of them. Let's go. All right, you guys, so I actually wasn't going to post this video today, but I was editing through my content. I was going to post a full gameplay like I normally do, but there's a 1v4 that specifically happened in here that is so perfect as a teaching example for you guys out there that want to learn how to get better at Warzone, how to win those bad situation gunfights, because it's going to happen in Warzone. You need to be able to pull off those 1v4s every once in a while, and I do it in this video. So I'm going to break it down for you guys step by step, what I did, what my mindset is, everything going into this, hitting shots, all the things. So I hope you guys do enjoy this kind of content. Coach Rick is coming out here today. I played college sports, so I hope you guys do enjoy these. They have done pretty good in the past, and I'm going to teach you guys how to win 1v4 gunfights. Let's jump into it. So I'm just going to break this down for you guys piece by piece. First off, you got to know they're coming. So at this point, I already knew they're coming because I just got sniped. If I was that team, I'm probably going to push them because right here being on this hill is probably one of the best spots you can possibly be. So let's break it down piece by piece. Let's go. All right, see them, they're pushing. So I downed that guy right off the bat. M-Fam, shout out. Sorry, Bears, if you're someone that I know from the M-Fam. But down him right away. We just hit our shots. The AUG's absolutely busted right now. So that is the number one thing I would say about like taking apart a 1v4 and like a bad situation. Try to get early picks, guys, because it's really important at the end of the day that you give yourselves the best odds. Less bullets aimed at you, the better. So anytime I'm playing solo squads, anything like that, what I try to do is try to get that early pick in a fight. So I know there's just less chance that I'm going to die extremely fast. So let's see what happens next. So we locate this guy right here below us. And I know I took this guy out already. And that's about all the knowledge that we know right now. So my thought process here is let's get high ground. Let's try to get a couple shots on him. If we don't hit the shots, we need to back off. So let's see what the next part is here, because I don't want to get up on high ground here and his teammates right here beaming me. So I know if I go here, I could probably have something I can hide under a little bit. And right here, I have the angle to shoot down on him. So let's see what happens. So you guys just saw two of my teammates went down on the same grenade, unfortunately. And we're going into a 1v4 very quickly here. I was able to get up there. I got a little too much information. I saw this person way in the back. I saw the person I was trying to shoot at. I knew it wasn't safe for me. So I backed off like I said I was going to. You always have to know that ahead of time, because if you don't have that mindset of like, you always have to have the backup plan when you're playing 1v4. Obviously, it's like really hard to have that in your head all the time. And like, that's why the best players in the world are the best players in the world. But in this situation, I knew exactly what I needed to do. I fell back, reset the fight a little bit. I still got full plates here. Everyone else on my team is literally dead or down to no health. So let's see what happens next. Absolutely just laser this guy. 2 burst him, nothing you can do. That's why the AUG is broken right now. And this is where it gets really interesting, guys. So watch what my next plays are here. Teammate gets finished. I hit my shots. Patty's healing up right now, but realistically, we're still in a 1v4. So at this moment in time, this entire fight, I'm the only person that has damaged anyone in this entire thing. So why I'm calling it a 1v4 here, teaching you guys. So let's see what happens next. We downed a guy. We know there's a sniper in the back, and we know that we got this guy down here too. So my thought process here is we need to get these guys finished, because I'm not going to be able to kill this guy. I don't want to contest, even though the AUG's broken right now. I don't want to contest a sniper versus an AUG in an open field battle, because if he's a good shot, I'm going to die. And we just saw him take out our teammate. So let's see what happens. Try to throw the nade to get the finish. I got 3 down. Get the EOD sign. I announced like, hey, we got 3 people down right now, which means I need to go to work. We need to get these people finished. That's the biggest thing you guys got to do. If you're not finishing the kills, they're probably going to revive at some point, because you have to assume every one of these people are going to have self-revive. It's just how it is in this game. Unfortunately, they did bring it into like the chest spawn at one point or another, and it's just like everyone has self-revive. You always have to assume that in a 1v4, because you can have the greatest fight of your life, and then you were like, oh, I already downed this guy, and you just don't look at him, and he just shoots you twice with the AUG and you're dead. So always got to know about the self revives. Always just expect it to be there. So let's see what happens next. So I absolutely choke a few shots there. It took me about 5 bursts to kill that guy. And that's where this really could have gone downhill, like really badly. But I was able to luckily get it. He took Patty down. I don't think Patty really hit him with many shots because you saw how many shots I hit with him. So still considering this a 1v4. And we got him down. It's the second time this guy's gone down. He self-revived. He got full plates. So we know he's done now. Like, we don't have to worry about him self-reviving because there's no way another teammate pushed up and revived him in this situation. So my thought process here is we have one guy sniping somewhere over here near the zone edge, and we have one person here. So now we're in a 2v1, a much more comfortable situation because I'm assuming this person self-revived, and it's time to go. So we have 2 options here. We sit back, try to get another pick, or we push in and try to make a play happen, try to make them feel uncomfortable while they're trying to reset themselves, because I already beamed these guys. They know that someone on my team, they don't know it's me specifically because we're all wearing rose skins because the skin's broken and needs to get freaking taken out of the game. But they know that someone has done damage to them. So they're a little scared at this point because 2 of their teammates got taken out, and the more aggressive players are usually the better players on the team. So let's see what happens. Jumped up, finished that guy. Did I need to finish him? Probably not, but I'm still always afraid of self-revive, so I guess it makes sense at the end of the day. So, those people that are going to really ask this question, and this is what makes a difference between a very good player and a not very good player. So, guys, the reason I was able to make that play there and get that person caught off guard so bad, I didn't put my plates in. I just pushed him with no plates. I had 3 plates. I could have easily played it up, been in a great situation health-wise, but I didn't because I needed to just get in there. I knew that this person was resetting the fight, and if they are sitting there ready for me, there's no shot that I'm going to be able to consistently win those. So I said, you know what? Let's send it for the boys. Jump in there, hit every single shot. Doesn't even know what's coming because why would they? They're expecting me to be sitting back playing a little bit slow. Sniper's probably the person, like the guy was probably expecting the sniper in the back to be like communicating to him like what's happening. And if I just do it fast enough, they can't react quick enough. So that's why we pushed in as hard as we could there. Worked out clean. We got one more guy to go. Let's see what happens next. So I downed 2 of them there actually. It was so maybe one of them didn't self-revive. At some point, one of them self-revived, and maybe one of them res themselves, so I guess it probably was good that I finished them. I didn't know that because this guy was even there. This is my first time watching it back with you guys, so it's fresh. What's going through my head, everything's the same. So got that finish on this guy, and we do have that sniper still to deal with. This is a huge thing that can help a lot of players, guys. When you're getting sniped at, because obviously I have no plates right now, any sniper that hits me is probably going to kill me. Dip, dive, duck, dodge, and whatever the 5th dive D of dodgeball is, you got to do everything you can to not get hit by this shot right here. Be unpredictable. Like in your head, remember, be like, hey, if I think this, if I'm the one hitting this snipe right now, am I gonna go straight? Okay, I'm gonna aim straight here. So you got to go backwards. You got to go to the side. You got to do everything that you think that sniper is gonna do and aim at, so you don't get shot. Watch what I do. See, there's like quick turns in there. There's a few like hesitations. Like you can't be the same every single time. If they pick up any kind of, the human mind's going to pick up those consistencies. If he sees me do one thing twice, they're probably going to aim for that one thing. So try to make it as different as possible. Let's see what happens in this gunfight. This guy was hitting shots earlier, so it might get a little sketch. We had to take the 50-50 here. Unfortunately, it was just... So first off, I'm amazed that we didn't get shot at this whole time here. I'm amazed we didn't get shot at. Like, why wouldn't we have gotten shot at? But seriously, that gunfight right there is just one of those gunfights. You just got to stick it to him. Right there, if you saw my movement in this gunfight, the reason I won this gunfight is 100% based on movement. Watch how many times I jump back and forth, left and right. Winning the 1v1 is so important, and you can see throughout this entire video how much I'm moving. There's too many people out there that want to get better at the game that they just sit around. You're going to sit around like a 1 to a 1.5 KD. You're never going to go past that if you don't jump and push those limits, guys. You have to be hitting your jump shots. You need to be... Watch how many times I jump back and forth on this. All right, I probably could have jumped back and forth a couple more times there. I probably took a little more damage than I should have, but honestly, I think I was more like, watch the first thing I say here.
How am I not getting killed from this other team is the real question.
The entire time I'm having that fight, the back of my head is, how am I not getting killed by this team? So I guess in my head, it was more of, we need to kill this guy. We need to kill him fast. We have the AUG. Ideally, we kill him in 2-3 bursts, move on. I hit his shots pretty well and got really close for a second. So at the end of the day, you got to give it to him a little bit. Every once in a while, you got to give him, hey, there's your clap. But we're just better. So at the end of the day, there's things you can do better just by, even myself watching that back, there's a couple things I could have done better. There's a couple things I could have, that I did perfect, actually. So at the end of the day, those 1v4 situations are, there's just the little things. You have to do every little thing right in a 1v4. You do one thing wrong. You go left instead of right. You go right instead of left. You shoot when you shouldn't shoot. You're probably going to lose that 1v4. And the more you break down your own gameplay, if you have a way to record it, you can kind of see some of these fights here and there every once in a while. It's probably the best way to do it. Or you can do what I do. I just like to watch high-level players. You guys can check out my Twitch streams. You can check out my YouTube videos. You can check out, literally, there's a billion really good players out there. Tommy, Huskers, Aiden. Watch how these guys go in and out of fights, use their movement to win these 1v4, especially the Wager boys. If you watch Aiden, he goes 1v4 all day, every day. It's absolutely insane how well these guys win their gunfights. And I just wanted to show you guys my gameplay here today because I'm a 2.5 KD. I'm probably more like a 3 KD because you guys make me do stupid gun videos all the time in the comments. And I actually listen to you for some reason. It's because I love you guys. But it's how you get better, guys. You have to push your limits every once in a while. If you want to get better at the game, drop into a solo duo. Jump into a solo trio. Jump into a duo trio. Jump into a duo quad. Test those things, guys. It's the only way you're really gonna get better at the game is by putting yourself in uncomfortable positions. And you can see there, it's worked out for me in that fight. And is it gonna work out for me every time? No, it's how the game works. There's really good people. If you run into a full squad of 4 demons, good luck, no matter how good you are. So at the end of the day, guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys do like these coaching videos. I've had a lot of people start asking me about more of coaching, so I hope this is something you guys do enjoy. If you did, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on so you guys can see every video that comes on live as soon as they do, and I'll catch you guys next time, guys. I appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and peace out.